Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to have a little bit of a look at an update to Stellar Crown. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Stellar Crown looks awesome. And you know what? We've got new information. It kind of happens, right? Where we get some information, and I share what we've got, and then it's like, oh wait, here's a bit of an update. Well, here we go. Stellar Crown has, of course, been revealed. It's coming out on the 13th of September. And that means that we've got a whole bunch of new products. I showed you the Elite Trader boxes earlier, which obviously look awesome. And, well, the, usual stuff. But the Noctowl promo looks amazing. And Noctowl's a busted card, incidentally. Lets you search any two trainer cards and you evolve it up if you've got a Terra Pokemon in play. Really, really good. And I told you that there was going to be a booster bundle like normal, but of course I couldn't show you the blisters. Why couldn't I show you the blisters? Because the information wasn't out there. Now it is. We got 3-pack blisters featuring Latias and Tinkaton. And of course, me being the massive, obsessive, nerdy Pokemon TCG fan that I am, yes, obviously, I know where these cards come from. The Latias was actually a Korokoro promo, came on an issue of Korokoro Ichiban. I have this card, and this is the exact same card, but they've taken off the stamp. As someone who's a sucker for a stamp, I like the Korokoro Ichiban stamp. I'm a bit sad to see it go, but then again, I've got the stamped version, it will be fine. As for, and this is what we see a lot, by the way, these magazine promos do tend to come as 1- and 3-pack blister promos. So the ability Mistfloat gives it free retreat if there's any psychic energy attached to it, and then free psychic energy 100 damage. And look, if you're looking to accelerate psychic energy, we've got good ways to do so. We've got Gardevoir EX, of course, which will accelerate energy. You have to put a bit of damage on when you do, but you can accelerate energy there. And of course, we've got Xatu that accelerates energy while drawing cards, and basically, if you want to accelerate psychic energy, you're fine. The problem is, free energy, 100 damage is just not very much. So we're accelerating the energy fine, that's good. And we've got free retreat, that's good. But then, you're just doing 100 for free energy. Having a free retreater is nice. I don't like the amount of damage we're doing. The other 3-pack blister here we've got is Tinkaton. Where did Tinkaton come from? It came from a promo pack. It was a gym promo in Japan, but hold tight. We need to dig more into that in a minute. Now, as for the Tinkaton, we got single energy, 40 damage, discard a random card from your opponent's hand, and free energy, 220 plus 60 to itself. There is a world where we believe in Tinkaton EX. Now, for me personally, I don't really believe in Tinkaton EX. But no, I believe it's real, but I don't believe it's good, is where I'm going with this. And that's kind of the problem. Now, if you think Tinkaton EX is good, there's always the option to use this as an extra card, as kind of a one-off while you're there anyway. These are, I should say, both the Porygon and Tinkaton. They are mechanically unique promos. So that's kind of lovely. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. It's not good. I'm sorry if that sounds rude. It's 40 and discarding a card? I mean, maybe. But we got better hand disruption there. 220? Yeah, fine. But it's a stage 2. And that's kind of my problem here. I think we can all get on board with the EX a little bit, which is lovely. But even if I'm playing the EX, am I going to want to pop this one in? And the answer is, I don't think I am. I don't want to be rude here. I just don't think this is going to end up working. I'm sorry if that sounds rude. So we got these 2 promos. I believe they're mechanically exclusive. Pretty sure I'm not going to correct myself in a second with that one. And they're all right. They're not stunning cards. They're not ones that we're going to get super duper excited about. They're not ones that I think people are going to be rushing out to buy because they desperately need them for their deck because of the whole mechanically unique stuff. They're fine, but they're not particularly great. Also, as a side note, I have checked, and they are most definitely mechanically unique. So that's quite nice. But what about the 1-pack blister promos? Now, obviously here we got a couple of pre-evolutions. We've got ourselves Horsey, And we've got ourselves Porygon 2. I love me some Porygon 2. I am a gigantic fan of Porygon 2. And I do need to mention this one is not a mechanically unique card. There is another version of this card. It is the one that we got in Paradox Rift. Single energy, 50 damage. Was a gym promo over in Japan. It's a one-pack blister promo over here, but it is not a new or mechanically unique card. We actually got it 3 sets before Stellar Crown. These gym promo packs came out a while ago in Japan. These are not particularly new cards. And to be fair, the old art was by Kuramitsu that I absolutely adore. And I'm a Porygon fanboy. Porygon was my original favourite Pokemon, was right up until Mamoswine came out in Gen 4. Still my second favourite Pokemon. Love me some Porygon. But let's be honest, this is not particularly great. There is a really interesting Porygon 2 that's around right now, but it's not this one. It is the Okacheke one that we got in Lost Origin. That, for me, is the more interesting Porygon 2. I like it very much indeed. So sorry about that. As for the Horsey, again, it's not a mechanically unique card. It is an alternate art of an existing card. They do tend to do this with a gym promo in Japan, I should say. And the regular version of Horsey that we got, it was actually the Haiganasuke card that we got in Temporal Forces. So, again, we're not talking about a new or mechanically unique card here. It's cool, but again, I adore the art of Haiganasuke. And then, yeah, this to me is just kind of like same card, worse artwork. Which, yeah... Not a huge fan of that one, unfortunately. Also, it's Paradox Rift. Sorry about that. And it's not that I don't like the new artwork. The new artwork's fine. It's just, I really, really like the old artwork. But here's the thing. Horsey was a gym promo. Porygon 2 was a gym promo. Tinkaton is a gym promo, was a gym promo. And they all came from the same gym promo pack over in Japan. Why is that relevant? Because that is the pack that gave us Rhyfort as a supporter card. And you may remember that supporter card made its way to us in Twilight Masquerade. We've had it. And it also gave us Gargan EX. Brand new EX, never before seen. And we don't actually have it. For what it's worth, there was actually a Yamask in that set as well, which we also haven't had yet. So... It's not as exciting, frankly. It is just a reprint of the one from Paradox Rift. It's not a hugely exciting card, but it is an artwork that we've not actually currently had. So I'm assuming, I could be wrong here, but I'm assuming that the Yamask and more importantly the Gargan EX will find their way to us in this set as well. I am not saying that having these 3 gym promos from the same pack as Stellar Crown promos confirms that Gargan EX is in Stellar Crown, but I am saying there is a decent chance. Remember, when I showed you the press release earlier, I told you there were too many EXs. There were too many illustration rares, and there were too many EXs. We needed extra EXs at this point. Well, I think this is part of your answer. I think Garganacl is one of the extra EXs. To put this into context, these are not new gym promo packs. These cards I'm showing you here were from Future Flash and Ancient Raw, that promo pack, the Paradox Rift promo pack. Paradox Rift is Scarlet and Violet 4. Stellar Crown is Scarlet and Violet 7. These cards are from a promo pack that came out in Japan 3 sets ago. We are overdue for getting these cards, and the fact that 3 of the promos are now coming around as blister promos for this set makes me pretty sure Garganacl's coming in this set, or is a promo releasing around about the same time. How excited are we for Garganacl EX? Okay, well here's the thing. It can't be affected by special conditions, so that's quite nice. And then free energy, 170, and for your next opponent's turn, it takes 60 less damage while having free 40. It's not terrible. I mean, the fact that it's got high HP, takes 60 less damage after it attacks, and is immune to special conditions, that is actually kind of nice. It gives it a decent amount of tankiness, but I'm not sure it's actually phenomenal. It's not seeing a huge amount of play in Japan where it is legal. That makes me think it maybe isn't the most amazing card you've ever seen in your life. But it's a mechanically unique EX we haven't had yet, and it's one that I very much want to have, and now we got it. Well, okay, I personally think we are getting it, and that's okay for me. For now, I want to know what you think about these blisters, which ones you're picking up, which ones you're excited about, anything you want to tell me, so go nuts in the comment section, but be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely Dingus, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now. I'm not insulting them, that's their name. At least it is on Patreon when I look. Who's been a supporter for a while and is awesome, so shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.